And we're back, guys. I'm your host, Good Energy. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I want to thank everyone for all the love and support for helping this channel reach 5 million, and we're on our way to 6 million. Again, I say this time and time again, I don't do this for likes or views or for money. I do it for the love of the sport, right? For those that love tennis. And people understand, look, this is not your average tennis channel, right? I'm covering every match, and it's live. It's raw energy. I don't use the studio a lot. I do have a studio, but the reality is people want to feel that emotion. They want to feel what's going on from the match through this energy. And just going in the studio, writing a script and covering matches, and look, that's boring. No one wants to do that. So I appreciate the people that come here. They leave positive comments. They like the videos. They hit the super thanks because they actually understand that Tennis in a Minute is about bringing you the matches while they're happening. And that's a different type of coverage. It's going to be that raw emotion from the match, that spillover effect that I'm giving from my heart to your ears. So thank you again for the love and support. And again, I say it time and time again, we're a small tennis network. And the goal here is just to bring tennis coverage to people that want to hear it. I don't come here trying to be the best or the biggest channel. If I want to be a big channel and a huge channel, then I could do that. But that's not what this is about. It's about bringing this joy of live tennis every day to people that are passionate about tennis. And if you like it, then this format's for you, because covering every tennis match like this is what you get. So thank you, guys. I appreciate the love and support as Danielle Collins is victorious. Another American, guys, into the last 16 here at SW19 as she defeats Beatrice Haddad in straight sets. Guys, 90% win rate on the day, 9 for 10, something like that. Ons was the only one that didn't come through. Now, tough match for Ons. I knew Svitolina would win the match, so technically, I could have went perfect. But again, I took Ons because I'm a huge fan of Ons. I'm a huge fan of Svitolina as well. But nonetheless, guys, we're going to go over the Sweet 16 really quick. We have, as Danielle Collins defeats Beatrice in straight sets. She did it, look, winning 63% of her first serves, 62% of Beatrice's second serves, 5 for 8 on breakpoint opportunities. And I say it all the time, Beatrice, she's tall, she's strong. But for her size, she doesn't have that blast you off the court type of power. She goes a lot of 15 to 20 shot rallies. And when do you ever see Danielle Collins go 20 shot rallies? Danielle Collins has some serious power, and I just knew it would be a problem for Beatrice. And again, I try to speak to my audience, my core audience, and just try to keep things simple as possible. I used to be a little bit technical with the analysis, but people don't really want that. People don't care. They don't want to hear, commentary that just sounds fake, So I try to be real. I try to relate to the audience and just let you know in plain, simple terms, Danielle Collins is too strong. It's as simple as that. And I do think Beatrice, she did get in trouble a few years back for what. And for her size, I do think she should be a little bit more powerful. So in the offseason, if I would love to see her bulk up a little bit more. Yes, you will compromise speed and things of that nature, but I just feel she doesn't have that put you away power for her size. And she is very strong. And a lot of it's not necessarily just being strong. It's about technique. It's about closing out. It's about finding that equilibrium on the racket so you can transfer energy and power to your opponent. And Danielle Collins has that, but she does swing for the fences and just being, look at that. Look at how she plants, and she really puts her all into it. And she can generate some serious power. I do want to talk about Iga and Yulia really quick, but let's go over the Sweet 16. So Putintseva, Ostapenko. Asta's the 13th seed. That's going to be a good match. Here's the thing with Asta. She's not going to let Yulia get a chance to set up that drop shot. That's going to be a very interesting matchup there. Collins is going to take on Barbora Krejcikova. Collins, the 11th seed. Barbora's the 31st seed. Now, Barbora does have top spin. She's really good at absorbing pace and redirecting. We're going to see if she can do that against Collins. Rybakina, the 4th seed, is going to take on Anna Kalinskaya. The head-to-head is 2-2. Now, Rybakina, if she serves well, that's going to be a problem for Anna Kalinskaya. Keep that in mind. The tour ace leader with that power on grass, that's going to be a problem. Svitolina, the 21st seed, taking on Wong. Svitolina continues to play her defense, get balls back. Wong's going to be in trouble there. Lulu Sun, fool! Taking on Emma Raducanu. Reports of Emma having wrist issues. Listen, she's taking on a qualifier. Emma's a wild card, a crafty lefty that's taking out some serious competition. How about Queen Win? That left for cross court, Lulu, she's short, fast, athletic, short center of gravity. I could see Emma having to make some adjustment. This isn't Zachary. This is someone that's playing with house money, nothing to lose, and has a left cannon. That match I will be watching. Badosa taking on Vekic, two unseeded players. Look, both of these ladies can crack. That's going to be very interesting. That's a toss-up, guys. I do like the power of Donna, though. Jasmine Polini, the 7th seed, taking on Keys, the 12th seed. Madison Keys in her kick serve, she can generate a lot of power and back up Polini. However, Polini can hit passing shots and bring Madison Keys forward where things just go haywire when Madison comes forward towards the net. Now, it gets very interesting as we have the billionaire's daughter. The Credit One Open. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Navarro, Coco Gauff, the future of tennis. This is going to be amazing. Why is this going to be amazing? Because I feel there's only, now Madison Keys is strong too, but if Polini gets past Keys, then I don't think Coco has an issue. I think she beats Polini or Keys for that matter. I think she beats Vekic or Badosa, Raducanu or Sun. This is the test here for Coco. That's going to be very interesting. The number 2 seed taking on the 19th seed. However, Coco serves well. I don't think she'll have a problem with Emma Navarro, and she actually said that herself. Now, Danielle Collins advances. That's the big story there. Or should I say the second big story, as the huge story is Yulia Putintseva, who takes out Iga Swiatek. The Iga fans, they're coming online, and, you know, they're coming up with all these excuses. Listen, guys, it's competition, it's sport. Everyone loses, okay? We all love Iga. We respect Iga. She plays with her heart on her sleeve. She's very passionate, and she's very dedicated. And one thing I like about Iga is Iga plays hard every time she plays. And let's take a look at the greatest of all time, Serena Williams. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Serena Williams fans, you know I love Serena. Don't come for me. Serena did not play hard every time, okay? Serena was that good. There were matches she pulled out of a lot of matches she could have won. Serena could have won 28 Grand Slams. She could have won 10 more titles, singles titles. She pulled out of a lot of matches, right? She boycotted the Indian Wells for nearly 15, 20 years, right? And when it came to Serena, sometimes she just didn't play her hardest. And when she would lose, she was like, oh, I just got to get better. Nonchalant, I got to work on my game. Serena did not play her hardest every time. She was that good. It became like whatever to Serena. And Serena could have won 28 Grand Slam titles. The thing with Iga that I noticed about Iga plays hard every single time. You are going to get a game person. Her motivation and passion to win is unmatched. She plays hard every time. Now, you take a look at some of the other players on tour. Elena Rybakina does not play hard every time. She just doesn't. Sabalenka does, okay? And even when we take a look at Coco, Coco has a level she has not reached yet. Coco's about a 6.5, 7. Imagine when she gets to a 10. And I do feel Coco goes through the motions sometimes, and she plays hard because she's the best defender. We're not going to question how hard she plays. She definitely plays hard. I just feel Coco has a level she hasn't reached yet, and that's going to be scary once she gets there. Yulia, on the other hand, with this upset, she played her game today. She was confident, comfortable mentally. She didn't lose. She didn't beat herself. How sometimes she plays where she gets rattled and frustrated. She's slamming rackets. Iga was the one doing that today. So I felt if she just plays her game and she continues to stay confident in her abilities, look, she could win a couple more championships and she could be a sleeper here. She gets past Asta. She could beat anyone in that draw, guys. She really can. So that's going to be a very tough match for Asta. But congratulations to Putintseva. It was really good to see her put it together. And all the fans, the standing ovation from the crowd. We love the underdog. And this is why we root for Coco so much. Because Coco gets so much hate. She gets a lot of haters. And people don't respect that she's had the most success at the last 4 Grand Slams. She's had the most success at the last 4 Grand Slams than anyone on tour. She's the most consistent player when we talk about all of the Grand Slams combined. And to be the world's number 2 and not be included in the big 3, I think is disrespectful. So Coco's probably going to have to win this title for people to start putting respect on her name, because she's consistent and people don't want to admit that. But a lot of it's not tennis. A lot of it's people's integrity. And that's really sad, because I've been covering tennis for a long time, and I see when it comes to integrity, it's only a few players that they really come at disrespectfully. And I think it's really sad. But nonetheless, guys, congratulations to Yulia Putintseva. I'm going to give you more free preview and predictions tonight. Guys, 90%, not too shabby. Listen, I say it all the time. I'm not perfect, but I'm going to win 80% of the picks I give you. It just is what it is. Tennis in a Minute. Thanks for the love and support. 5 million. We're headed to 6. See you guys soon.